Hey folks, today is August the 13th. It's currently 5:54 in the morning, and we're going to look at doing our Promax Gold EA. This is going to be week number 2 update with our new settings. If you recall, last week we had a bit of a issue getting things started. We were on the, or rather I should say I was on the wrong account type, but I have since switched over to the 0 account. Have not checked our results for the week. And as you can see here, last week only trading a few days on the 0 account, we were able to end that week up 0.95%. So definitely excited to see how things went since we've been trading a full week with these new settings. All right, let's go ahead and jump in Promax Gold EA. Hopefully we're not having any MyFX book issues. All right, so as we can see here, this is the Promax July 2021 update. At present, we're up 7.39%. So let's go ahead now and see. Wow. All right, so this week we earned 3.15%. Definitely a huge improvement over last week's results. And you can see here, $163 on our $5,000 account. We'll take a look at any drawdown that we have once we jump into the VPS, but it looks very minimal. Actually, typically this EA has closed out all trades before Friday or before the close of market. So most likely we actually don't have any trades open going into the weekend. So we'll take a look at that here. But for right now, we can see August at present is up 4.13%. And come back and take a look at this. And like I said, last week, if we had had things running for the entire week, most likely we'd be up significantly more, but definitely not complaining about a 3% week. All right, let's go ahead now and take a look at this week's news. All right, so Monday, no high impact news releases. Tuesday, no high impact news releases for us. Wednesday, we had USD core CPI. Thursday, USD PPI. And nothing on Friday as far as high impact news releases. So things are definitely slow this week on that front. And before I forget here, let me go ahead and pull up this YouTube video. I like to get these set up so I don't end up ending the video before I do them. Just helps me to remember seeing it there. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the VPS. Have it up from the previous video, and we'll put this down at the bottom and pull this up. All right, so as we can see here, no trades open going into the weekend. $5,369 is our current balance. And let me pull this open. Didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and check account history. First day of the week was the 9th. So it looks like starting on Monday, we've had trades pretty much every single day. And if you have got the settings from me, you'll know that it's set to trade both long and short positions. And as you can see here, most of the trades we've taken have been sell trades, but we do have buy trades kind of sprinkled in there. But let's go ahead and start here on the 9th. $12.50, 20 cents, a $27.30 win right there. $12.50, $12.50, pretty small loss, 15 cents, $27 win, a $42 loss right there, 72-cent win, $28 win, $73 win, and a $12.50 win. So Promax has definitely been doing extremely well here with Victor's new settings, or the settings that he's been using. So I can understand why he's been getting the returns that he has been with these settings. All right, let's go back here and take a look. And actually, we should already have this up. Let's take a look here and see. All right, so we got 6 here. This was last week's. Glad to see it going good. Looking forward to next week. All right. My EA did 2.09%. Also, can you please share the settings you talked about last week? I believe you mentioned someone else shared it with you. Yep, that was Victor here. All right, will you be able to tell what settings you are using? Guys, if you want the settings I'm using, just shoot me an email. I've already had 3 or 4 people email me asking about that, and I was able to send them the settings I'm using. Hey, I did mail you for the settings of Promax MG Pro EA. Please revert back. Thanks. All right, if you messaged me, you should have them by now, because I've already, like I said, messaged about 4 or 5 people, I believe, that have asked me for those settings. If you didn't get them, you might want to just shoot me another email, because it might have gotten lost in the spam folder. All right, so it looks like you guys are definitely doing well with Promax. I'm looking forward to hopefully going live with it myself. I think we have another 2 weeks of testing with the settings, and most likely if things go well or continue to go well with the Promax settings, I'll go ahead and just go live with a $2,000 account and just continue to push from there. All right, let me pull up the Promax page so we can see how the vendor did this week. All right, guys, let's see how the vendor did. We have a live test account here. Let's go ahead now and take a look at it. You can see this vendor opened this account with $1,000, updated 2 hours ago. And that's one thing I didn't actually take a look at. Let's come over here. We can see we got our smiley face up there. Let's take a look at the MyFX book. All right, 8/13. So it looks like everything is updating the way it's supposed to. All right, let's head back down here and take a look at this. So it looks like the vendor actually did 1.48% this week. All right, so the vendor had a very good week. Pleased to see that. All right, so 1.96% in August so far. Past couple months have been a little bit lower than normal here, but most EAs go through a period like that or periods like that. So definitely not too worried about that. Hopefully at some point we'll get back into a period where things get back to the 4 and 5% per month mark. All right, I think that is everything I wanted to touch on with the Promax EA. Showed you guys the vendor stats, showed you my stats, and I showed the stats of people who are watching the videos, subscriber stats as well. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever, make sure you guys send them my way. And I apologize if these videos seem rushed at all. I do have a relative that's been in and out of the hospital, and nobody else in the family really stepped up. So I've been trying to help this individual as much as I can. So I'm a bit out of it at this point right now. So I will see you guys on the next week's update for Promax, and that's going to be, I guess it's going to be, this is week 2. So I guess next week is going to be week 3, and hopefully our results will continue. And I know that I do have another product that I'm going to look at putting out here shortly. Like I said, though, I'm kind of having to put a lot of things on hold until we figure out what's going to happen with this individual. Hope you guys are understanding about that. Anyway, hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you guys on the next update, which will be on the 20th. Take care, folks.